Hello, hello, and we are live for another episode where we are talking about the beautiful masterclass that we are all going to be participating on. And I am bringing more wonderful experts so you can just make sure that you know who these people are, what they are doing, and just to build that anticipation and to say if this is the first time you're watching or you're still just watching but haven't registered yet, this is your perfect time. This is your sign to register because you just have to tap into that beautiful energy. Remember, energy is power, energy is money, energy is frequency, energy is everything, right? So when you are surrounded by all these beautiful energies of the people who are elevated, who are vibrating at the high frequency, you are actually tapping into that frequency. You are soaking yourself in that frequency. And guess what? The opportunities start to come your way and you start experiencing your life on a completely different level. And I am here to just introduce everybody. And we'll start from Haleh because I see you on the screen. Haleh, thank you so much for joining and tell a little bit about yourself, what you are doing in this world.
Thank you so much for this time and space to have us here. I'm super pumped up and what I'm all about. Okay, so it's Haleh, right? Pronounced like Hallelujah. Money, 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 money. I love money. I'll say that a billion times because I used to be so ashamed of it. I used to hate it. I didn't want anyone to talk about money, but now I welcome it and I hug it and I love it because it's frequency. And with that frequency, when you're attracting it, I mean, when you love it, you're attracted towards you. So, and I've been through a lot of struggles with money. So it wasn't like this, coming from revolution and having to work to financially survive. And money is connected to your well-being. So it's all connected. And once you build that relationship with money, everything will flow. But you got to really love it and know that it loves you back. So you got
Yes,
to respect it. Thank you.
absolutely. Awesome. Beautiful. LaDonna, tell about people what you're all about and just say why did you want to be a part of this beautiful movement?
Because I want everyone to know no matter what or where you come from, you can bloom and blossom to anything you want. It doesn't matter because it's all the way you think about it. And the love for money, let me tell you, people, there's never, ever enough money because even if you have everything you want and the bank account looks great, there's always someone out there that you can share your money with. So live the vibe, let it go, enjoy the journey, and just grab it because you never know what tomorrow brings, but it's all in the mindset. Get ready.
Mhm. Yes, absolutely. I love it. But you never introduce yourself. How do you
Oh,
help people?
how do I help people? I help people get that mindset. And
Mm-hmm.
I want to teach everyone how to think like a millionaire.
Mm-hmm. I
Always
love it. And
think
that's
like a millionaire.
yes, and that's what you our interview was all about. So if anybody is listening, you must listen to everybody's interview because each interview is unique with lots of tools, with lots of tips, and you want to claim everybody's gift because this is just so important and valuable. Awesome. Thank you, LaDonna. Nancy, I have you next on the screen.
All
Just
right.
tell a
Well,
little bit about what you're doing and why did you say yes to this event?
well, money is my life. I am Nancy Ward. I'm a financial coach and I help families reduce their credit card debt without the constraints of budgeting. And that is a big word that nobody wants to participate in. It's like counting calories. So
Mm,
when you invited me to this, I was so excited because elevating your money mindset is so important. And I'm the person that can help out with the numbers. So these lovely ladies are helping you in here, and I'm helping you with the numbers.
Yeah, so good.
Yes,
Awesome. Yeah, great.
so
Thank you so much,
yeah.
Nancy. Summer, how about you?
You sing my name. Thank you. Well, higher frequency. I know what I know what you're talking about. One thing, Haleh, I love this girl. Okay, I forgot what I wanted to say about Haleh, but this is this is this is simply fabulous. Putting me on a spot here. Okay, Nancy, I love this girl too. LaDonna, I'm yet to meet you and know you, but Nancy and Haleh work together and they're working magic. And Haleh learns from every single person that's in with you, and that's another magic that I'm seeing every single day. And what am I in here for? Okay, one, because I love the host. Okay, this is a magical girl here. Secondly, I don't love money. I don't hate money. Money is just another thing. You know how people go chasing after money? I don't do that. I tell people, don't chase it. It's like chasing butterflies. You run after money, it goes further and further from you. It's like a puppy, okay? Attract it. If
Mm-hmm.
you have everything you need to attract it to you, money will come running to you. Money will be curious about being owned by you. So I think in this entire masterclass, I might be the only person that says I didn't come from a background where money was evil or money is not a good thing. All my parents, my ancestors, my relatives worked with money in one way or the other. My mom was a banker. My dad was a shopkeeper. Sorry, shopkeeper. My dad was a businessman. Um, we did money and we taught money and we had always good relationship with money. I think I come from a good understanding, and I think I'm bringing some value into this masterclass.
Mm-hmm. You know what? I also did not have any, like stories around money because I was sharing. My mom was a chemical engineer back in Ukraine, and she would travel all the time, like in big cities, because I was raised in Ukraine in a small town. And literally in the stores, you go in the stores, the shelves were empty. But because she was going on the business trips to major cities, and there you can go into the store, department store, you would stand in the line, and you'd be lucky if by the time the line finishes with you, you're still having the items, whatever they are selling, right? So she used to dress me, she used to bring me the shoes and everything else. So and we never had any money talk whatsoever in the household. So for me, money was always easy. Even immigrating to United States, like I went to the college, I got my job, I met my husband at that time, and it was always like, he always told me, if you like something, just buy it, that we can earn the money, right? We can make it up. So basically money were easy coming and going. We would never hold to the money, so it was just like that, exchange that was coming and going. But I totally in for love with money, because again, why is it okay for us to love something else? Why is it okay for us to love kids, but it's not okay for us to love money? It's still kind of, like if we put it to the perspective, it's still something that we require in order to live, because money touches everything, right? So we cannot just completely ignore it, and that's the beauty of it. And thanks for everybody who is commenting, because we are like so busy here. And hello, Ismini, and hello, Ilana, hello, Margaret, hello, Jeff. Just putting all the comments in just to say that we see you, we love you. Jackie, thanks so much for stopping by. Henry, oh my God, so many
Thank
messages.
you,
It's
thank you,
just,
thank you, thank you,
oh my
everyone.
God, we just love you, yeah, for participating. And this is so cool. This is what it is when we talk about, like the collective, right? So coming back to money, like why did we say that some topics And this is exactly what we never talk about. Like, let's just think about it. If we go to gathering, there are topics that we do not discuss. We do not talk about money. We do not talk about sex, right? And the thing is that what is different, right? Because anyways, this is something that we all as humans experience, right? So the idea is, it's just something that we decided to have the labels on and to feel the shame around, right? And the idea is, when we talk about energy and when we talk about our feelings, when we say that we have a shame of something, we feel that that there is a blame, that there is a judgment. These are all low frequency, and we are saying that we all have to elevate our frequency to vibe high in order to attract a different kind of reality, right? And I love how LaDonna said the only thing it takes for us to start thinking differently, and energy is going to match exactly the reality that we want to experience, right? So the idea is that let's just elevate our money mindset, because everything stems from our thinking, right? If we were trained for many years, and it's not our fault, because that's the way that the society was just programming us. If we were trained that money is hard, that money we never have enough, that we constantly have to hold on, we have to save, and this is exactly the mentality that was instilled in us. And obviously we feel tension when it comes to money. But now, during this event, we start shifting something. And I love these kind of events. Like, why do we want to join these kind of events? Because when we come together as collective, it's like, just imagine one battery versus many batteries. And when we all bring that energy together, we actually create the fireworks. And fireworks to the point that when we focus with our energy on something that we desire, that desire comes to manifest much faster as we would do it alone. So that alone is such a big point. Why do you want to sign up and just discover for yourself? Because even one interview, by just watching one interview, it could create a completely different shift in your perspective and understanding how do you actually call in more overflow in your life. That is super, super important. Okay, Haleh, say something else. Just give a little bit teasers. What are you talking about in your interview?
Thank you so much. And I want to thank each one of you that you guys are listening. I really am grateful for all of you guys. Money, I can speak it without shame. For so many years, I was ashamed of it. And it didn't come into my life because I didn't invite it and I didn't even respect it. So what I'm going to share, not only me, but tons of people that is at this event, they bring so much value because each one of us have different fingerprints and we bring our own value into it so we can expand all together about our own experiences. I'm sure we all have experiences about money because it's a big, huge part of us. And oh my God, it was just late 22 that I built my relationship with money. So many years coming from revolution. So I bring little tips about you, even something magical about your wallet, your purse, and many different tips that I learned from multi-millionaire coaches that I incorporate into my life. I will be sharing those tips with you guys, what you can do.
Thank you. Not to miss, for sure. Thank you so much. And LaDonna, what are some teasers from your interview that you were sharing?
Well, I did not come from money at all. My parents did not go to school past middle school. My father couldn't read or write. I come from a lot of trauma. And you know what? I just made up my mind that I wasn't going to live like that. And my husband and I married very young. And look at me now. I have blossomed. I made up my mind that we weren't going to live like that. And I respect money. Don't get me wrong. You have to respect it. But I'm so blessed with money. And I know it's because of the mindset, the thinking. Always think like a millionaire. And I'm so excited. I just can't wait.
Totally. Yeah. Your interview is also everybody to listen to and understand how you work with your mindset in order to be that millionaire today. Super, super important. Awesome. Thank you. Nancy, how about you?
Well, I'm talking about your personal finances and all the other good things in you might not be a numbers person, and that's completely fine. But what I'm going to talk about is some additional strategies of how you can look at your finances in a different light, be more aware of what's going on, and leave the numbers to the spreadsheet. It's all good. If you want to use it, great. If you don't want to use it, no problem. Because a lot of people say, yeah, I want a budget. I want a budget. And then what happens? 2, 3 months later, they're like, yeah, I blew my budget. It's like losing weight. It's like a New Year's resolution, good intentions. Well, I'm going to give some tips and tricks on how to stay on a good system in order to keep your money where you want it to go and make it work for you.
Yay. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. Yes. And how about you, Summer? Thanks, Nancy.
What am I speaking in the masterclass? I'm probably talking a lot about the confusions I have in my head when people say, I hate money. Money is evil. Money is the root cause of everything nasty. You shouldn't be chasing money. Like, why? Like, just like I said, I don't love money. I don't hate money. Just like notebooks, and fly
Mm-hmm.
swatters. When you need it, you use it. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Nothing special about money for me. It comes to me when I need it. I spend it when I need to.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yes,
I
I
think a
love
different
it.
kind of different relationship with money. And
Right.
budgeting. I'm a queen of
Mhm.
budgeting. But will I teach you that? Hell no, I'll just send you to Nancy.
Awesome sauce. Awesome sauce. So let's just wrap it up and to say that, this is a must watch interview series because you do not have to be anywhere at the specific time, at the specific day. All it is, starting this Sunday, June 8th, you are going, once you register, you are going to receive the emails in your inbox on a daily basis, and it's going to show up in the form of two interviews recording for each speaker, where you are just going to listen. You would have the time frame of 24 hours from 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time next day to watch these two interviews. Basically, it's less than an hour a day. You start reprogramming your mindset right from the start. You claim the gifts, you check out your best expert, and you start already implementing and living the life that you truly wanted to live. You are tapping into that wealth of knowledge that experts are sharing, and you are claiming all these valuable free gifts that they have. So this is the event not to miss. And if you ever ponder upon why my money is not growing as much as I desire, this is your answer. Because a lot of times people are saying, I want more money, but if they do not do anything about it, just like registering for this event, this is you are showing to the universe that you are making your first step. This is your decision. This is your action. It's just very different as when we are just talking about it, but once we start doing something about it, that's when we see a real transformation. And that's how the results are happening. And that's how we create more money overflow in our life. So thank you so much again for tuning in. We encourage you register for the event if you haven't registered, because there is nothing to lose but lots of gain. And I promise, after this event your life is never going to be the same, because you are going to look at the life under different prism, and you are going to have a different relationship with the money. Thank you so much, and see everybody next episode tomorrow.